There are performances, and then there are moments. Moments that stop you in your tracks, make you feel something deep in your soul, and remind you why music even exists. That's exactly what happened when Thunderstorm Artis stepped onto the American Idol stage and delivered his soulful rendition of Bob Marley's Is This Love? This wasn't just a cover, it was art, and the internet, well, it had a lot to say about it. But before we dive into the powerful reactions pouring in from fans all over the world, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss out on what people are saying about the biggest performances on stage. Let's get into it. From the moment Thunderstorm began to sing, people knew this was going to be something special. His voice, filled with emotion and warmth, captivated the audience. And not just in the theater, viewers watching from home were completely swept away. Some people feel that Thunderstorm isn't just performing, he's sharing his soul. One viewer said it best: this isn't about competition for him, it's about sharing his art. And that's the key word here, art. Thunderstorm doesn't just sing, he creates atmosphere, emotion, a story. Many expressed how refreshing it is to see someone who doesn't rely on flashy tricks or vocal gymnastics. Instead, he brings feeling. One person pointed out true singing isn't about volume, it's about feeling, and that's what captivates the heart. And that's exactly what Thunderstorm did. Some people were struck by how effortlessly he connects with the music. There's this quiet power in how he holds back, lets the silence speak, and then hits you with a vocal run so clean and beautiful you can't help but close your eyes and feel it. As someone beautifully put it, he uses silence in his music. That's artistry. Others couldn't help but mention how grounded he seems. One viewer said they admire how comfortable Thunderstorm is within his own voice, his own body, his own artistry. It's rare to find a performer who knows exactly who they are, and that confidence shines in every performance. Then there's the praise for his authenticity. Thunderstorm doesn't try to impress, he doesn't force anything, and somehow that makes it all the more impressive. He doesn't do too much, someone said, but still delivers some of the best performances on the show. And let's talk about his take on Is This Love? A Jamaican viewer made it clear this wasn't just a great cover, it was one of the most beautiful renditions they'd ever heard. Another said this wasn't a cover, it was a reinterpretation. That's high praise, especially considering how iconic the original is. His fans from The Voice days haven't forgotten him either. People reminisced about his previous performances and expressed joy at seeing him back on a national stage. He really truly is the voice, one person quipped, and the pun was fully intended. There's also a wave of love for Thunderstorm's stage name. Some folks just love how fitting it is. When he puts out an album, someone said, "I'm gonna be first in line." And just think, he already has the perfect stage name. But it's not just about his vocals. His smile, his presence, and his energy were mentioned again and again. Viewers described it as infectious, full of warmth, and totally genuine. That charm, mixed with his talent, is what's winning hearts left and right. Someone even said, "You don't need an umbrella for this storm. Let it thunder, let it rain, let it pour." That poetic vibe seems fitting for the artist that Thunderstorm is. Now let's get into the broader picture. This season of American Idol is stacked with talent. Daisy, Thunderstorm, and Jamal seem to be leading the pack in public opinion. A lot of viewers are already making predictions, some saying it's Thunderstorm and Jamal in the finale, others saying it's anyone's game because of how insane the talent is this year. But even among the heavy competition, Thunderstorm's name keeps coming up at the top. There's a sense that he might not just make it to the finale, he might win it all. Still, a few voices brought up an interesting point. They mentioned how guys like Thunderstorm often don't win these kinds of shows. He reminds some people of Arthur Gunn, another unique artist who left a big impact but didn't take the crown. But then again, someone else said a contract would only constrain him. He doesn't even need to win, because for many, Thunderstorm is already a star. His ability to choose the right song every week and deliver performances that feel so personal is winning him loyal fans fast. People love how he sings like he wrote the lyrics himself, like the story belongs to him. There's also a lot of admiration for the way he celebrates love, family, and community through his music. His devotion shines through in every note. His performances aren't about impressing the judges, they're about connecting with people. One viewer summed it up beautifully, saying, "You could have heard a pin drop. He performs others' lyrics like they were his own. That's storytelling at its finest." Others compared his style to legends like Tracy Chapman, pointing out that it's not about vocal acrobatics. It's about telling a story that sticks with you. And let's not forget the emotions. People were brought to tears. One person said, "I cried hearing his voice. What a blessed moment." That kind of emotional impact, you can't fake that. People are already dreaming of what his future could look like. Albums, sold out shows, Grammy nominations. His fans are ready to follow him wherever he goes. One person said he's easy on the eyes and very marketable. Another said he deserves to win. I know he'll be in the finale. So what is it about Thunderstorm Artis that has everyone talking? Maybe it's the way he respects the music. Maybe it's how he brings soul, depth, and authenticity to every note. Or maybe it's just that rare kind of magic you can't explain. You can only feel it. Whatever it is, people are clearly feeling it. From longtime fans to new listeners, Thunderstorm has carved out a space in people's hearts with a quiet storm of talent, grace, and soul. Now it's your turn. What did you think of Thunderstorm's performance of Is This Love? Do you think he's heading to the finale? Is he your favorite this season? Let us know in the comments below. And if you loved this breakdown of public reactions, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another fan-fueled review. There's so much more coming your way. Until next time, keep celebrating great music and the artists who remind us why we love it in the first place.